This question is from GATE 2014, Mechanical Engineering Paper Set 3, question number 11. Gear 2 rotates at 1200 rpm revolutions per minute in counterclockwise direction and engages with gear 3. Gear 3 and gear 4 are mounted on the same shaft. Gear 5 engages with gear 4. The number of teeth on gears 2, 3, 4 and 5 are 20, 40, 15 and 30 respectively. The angular speed of gear 5 is. Let's write the given information first. So it is given that number of teeth on gear 2, let's name it T2, are 20. Number of teeth on gear 3, T3, are 40. Similarly, T4 is 15 and T5 is 30. Angular speed of gear 2 is given. So we can write N2 is equal to 1200. It's given in RPM. And we have to find out speed for gear 5. So let's write it as N5, the unknown. Now we know that speed is inversely proportional to number of teeth. Speed of a gear is inversely proportional to the number of teeth on it. Now for gear 2, we know that its speed will be inversely proportional to its number of teeth. And similarly, for gear 3 also, N3 will be inversely proportional to T3. Now we can take the ratio of these two as gear 2 and 3 are engaged together. So we can write N2 upon N3 is equal to, T3 will be in the numerator here, T3 upon T2. Also, we see that gear 3 and gear 4 are mounted on the same shaft. Therefore, their angular velocity in RPM will be equal. So we can write N3 is equal to N4. As we wrote for gear 2 and gear 3, we can write the same thing for gear 4 and gear 5 because they are also engaged together. So we write the last relationship N4 by N5. In the numerator, we will have number of teeth of fifth gear, gear 5. And in the denominator, we'll have number of teeth of gear 4. Now, correlating these three relations, we can find out the unknown value of speed of gear 5. Let's see what it is. Now, we know N2. We can find out N3 from here. So, first thing, N3 will be equal to T2 by T3 into N2, which is equal to T2 is 20, T3 is 40, and N2 is given as 1200. So, this becomes 600 RPM. Now from here we know that N4 is also 600 RPM, which is equal to N4. Now using this last relation we can find out N5. So N5 will be equal to N4 into T4 by T5, which is equal to N4 we found out 600, T4 is given to be 15 and T5 is given to be 30. So we have value of N5 as 300 RPM, revolutions per minute. Let's go back and mark the correct option. It is 300 RPM, but whether it is clockwise or anti-clockwise, that we will have to determine here. So as gear 2 is moving anti-clockwise, it will cause the rotation of 3 to be clockwise. Now 3 will be clockwise, hence 4 will also be clockwise. They are on the same shaft. They cannot rotate in opposite sense. As 4 is rotating clockwise, 5 will now rotate anti-clockwise. So we have the answer as 300 RPM counterclockwise or anti-clockwise, that is option A. To learn more about gears, you can refer to the NPTEL video lecture 38, Gear Trains 1 from the course Kinematics of Mechanisms and Machines. This course is by Professor Anirvan Dasgupta. He is from Department of Mechanical Engineering of IIT Kharagpur. I hope this solution will help you clear your doubt. Thank you.